Okay, so I was gonna record on my way to the gym, but I was like, you know what? I'm not really sure how much time I had because I was like recording, uploading, and deleting at the same time. So yeah, I waited, but it's all good. Like I said, I'm starting to remember my little channels and everything. So it's like the little ones and the major ones that are like fucking ones. So anyway, whatchamacallit? But yeah, so it's like what I was getting was, you ever when I was talking about how people like to, you know, try to copy, try to shadow or something, right? Now, not in the sense of like shadowing something that you do in life, where towards they're learning something new, okay? And you know, because some people learn by watching, like myself, you know, I learn by watching. I watch and I do. But I'm talking about shadow as in you know, trying to take and become, you know, then act, it's more than acting like as if, then, you know, they're acting as, you know, if in order to take over. It's just it's like a darker version of shadowing, okay? Now the thing is, people can sit here and do these things that they wish and they believe that's going to get them ahead. But the thing is, what I was saying is, you know, how people really don't see how things are. And it was really weird because on my way out of the gym, it was just like maybe 10-15 feet of walking. It was like this really sick feeling, like somebody's stomach was hurting really fucking bad, because it was just like this feeling of vomit, you know, of unsettledness. And then poof, it was gone as soon as I walk out the doors. And I'm like, what the hell was that? But then I noticed, I was like, okay, I see who that is. And you know, I'm just like, okay, so somebody, you know, is really in some type of pain. Like, things are starting to come over where towards it's just like more of a feeling and everything else, where towards it's just like, what the hell? And you know, like I was calling it on my way to the gym too, like when I'm seeing stuff ahead of me and everything, and I'm like, okay, it's gonna go this way, it's gonna do this, and next thing you know, it's going this way, it's gonna do this. Now, see, I follow after myself because I know and I trust in myself. See, people that don't trust in themselves are going to try to mimic and follow people around them, which is going to land them in a major fucking hole. That's the thing. Now, see, the reason being because they believe that because they're doing the same exact things as others, right? That it's going to get them in the same type of progression in life and in their spirituality. But it's not. That's the whole thing. Because you can't cheat life. That's one thing you can't do. Now, what I mean by that is, you ever, what was it? Okay. It was something that I came across, okay? And, they were like, okay, so yeah, the kid was cheating, okay, off of the chick in front of him in class for a test, right? So, you know, test come back rated, he fails, she passes. Why is that? Because she knew what he was doing and she changed the fucking answers. It's something like that, except the thing is already so intricately designed by something so great, you know, greater than what you can comprehend, is that it knows you better than you know yourself, because you are source. Source lives within you. God is within you. He's within all of us. So the thing is, oh yeah, I know what you're doing. You're trying to take the lazy way out, so we're going to do it like this. It already knows. So what does that mean? It means that basically, okay, so you want to sit here and you want to do 1, 2, 3. Okay, go ahead and do it. Why didn't you progress where you thought you was going to be? Because you didn't go the route that you were supposed to go. See, you decided to follow everybody that was turning right instead of going straight. You wasn't supposed to go right. You were supposed to go fucking straight, you know? So, you know, it'll twist it around where towards it'll loop you back to where the fuck you're supposed to be at, and it started all over again. But sometimes the whole thing might even become a little bit harder than what it was originally, just because you tried to, you know, screw it over. Like Final Destination, you can't cheat death. So what happens, instead of going the easy way, the easy route out, then the quickest route out, which was, you know, the first initial, you know, thing that was going to happen, since they bypassed it and thought that they were, you know, so smart, their deaths ended up becoming worse than what they would have been if they had just followed the plan. You know, so it's very interesting how things happen like that. So, you know, nobody is ever seeing the same exact thing or experiencing the same exact thing, even though they could be standing right next to each other. Okay, they could both be interpreting something totally different, and that's exactly how it is throughout life. Like, if you notice that nobody within that same room, you can have a group of people and they will all have a different type of encounter, experience, and feelings towards something that's happening that they've all basically witnessed at the same place, same time, because they're all comprehending it differently. Just like we could all listen to something or watch something and somebody will get a totally different message out of it than somebody else, you know? So that's how that goes. Like, you hear something, you and somebody else could be there and hear the same exact message. You get message A out of it, and they get, you know, message B, or they just don't comprehend the whole thing in its entirety, one or the other. So it's always some type of way that something is coming through and not coming through. So, you know, only you know how it's decoded, and the thing is, it's decoded for you, which means it was decoded for you to understand it the way that it came out, where towards you can explain it to somebody and how the hell you understand it, and they can follow it along and get what you're saying. But it's not going to work out for them, because that's not the way it was supposed to go for them. They were supposed to get something else out of it. You see what I'm saying? So that is how a lot of the things go, and they weave around within this world. It's very interesting. It's very cool when you think about it, though. So yeah, I'm gonna just run this short. It's 7:37 on the clock. That could be a number for somebody. There was some numbers yesterday that came up: 322, it was 11, it was 99, it was 88, it was 55, it was 44. So those numbers could be for somebody, and 191. So yeah, I'm about to head on out and get back to the house and finish up my stuff that I need to get done. And yeah, so I'll talk to you